Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of GNW. As always, my name is Christian Tracy. This is going to be first live event, folks. We got some tremendous action for you. Off camera, GNW has a partnership with a different promotion called Asylum Pro Wrestling. Leave a link in the description for their channel. And they're getting ready for a huge event for they're getting ready for a huge event called Wrestle World. So we want to prepare for one match. We're allowed one match on the card, and we're okay with that. And one of the matches is going to be a elimination chamber match for the GNW World Heavyweight title. Now, I know Alice Bishop is already set to defend the world title at our pay-per-view WrestleFest, but we just want to prepare him for what's to come with him and Elijah Rogers. But this is the arena, folks. You see the new Adrenaline and Shockwave logos, and I know the music's probably loud, but I do not own the rights to the music. But the first. We're going to have some qualifying matchups, and here's one of the competitors named Kelvin Carr.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 283 pounds,
Kelvin Carr, you heard him right, 283 pounds from New York City. One of the most ruthless new upcomers here in GNW. And I gotta say, the looks on this man, he looks like he's ready to take that. He's looking forward to that chamber matchup, and probably looking forward to beating down his opponent. We're gonna have some new upcomers here in this episode, folks, so be prepared for that. And here comes another competitor as well. His name right here is TK Brown. That's right, folks. Atlanta, Georgia, 220 pounds, TK Brown. Apparently, he's a madman here. He's apparently, from where he's from, he's conquered a lot outside of the GNW business. And I don't know why he deals with that pipe. Apparently, over where he is, he's considered like a madman. Already is a madman. You have to see what he's like here in the GNW building. Both men are set up. Referee right there. The matchup is underway. Okay, we start with a collar and elbow by both men. Carr's got TK in the corner. Referee about to break it up right here. Okay, show respect right there. No punch or slap right there. Oh, and a huge kick into the skull of TK Brown. Carr picking him back up. Now TK trying to get back in right here. Picking up Carr. Ooh, and a huge neck breaker right there. And now Brown just knocking down. And like I said, folks, we got 5 qualifying matches for the chamber match. We already know that Alice Bishop is one of the competitors in this chamber match happening at Asylum Pro Wrestling's Wrestle World. If I find their channel, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description of this video right here so you guys can see. And like I said, we have the 5 qualifying matches. We have a triple threat women's matchup, and the winner of that match will face Tiffany Rogers for the GNW Women's Championship on a future event on either Adrenaline, Shockwave, or at WrestleFest. And a huge suplex by Carr right there. Brown's looking a bit Carr's in a bit of trouble right here. Ooh, and look at those vicious strikes right there by Kelvin Carr. Now just taunting to the GNW crowd right here. Referee is counting it's already at the count of 4 right now. Both men better get back in the ring as soon as possible. Going back into the ring. Referee's at a count of 6 right here. Ooh, and Carr just made it in the nick of time. And a bit of a kick into the boot right there. And now, what's Carr thinking? Oh, TK reverses, taunting that Carr in front of him. What's he even thinking? Ooh, and looks like he's going for a few chest pounds right here. Even by the turnbuckle, that's gonna hurt a lot right there. That is just ruthless right there. And as we go into the matchup, I hope you folks like the little GNW live arena. Thrown into the turnbuckle pole by Carr to Brown, picking Brown back up, throwing him into the steps right there from the looks of it. And you see it in the crowd right there. Every fan right there will go home when a commemorative GNW chair right there, as just went a huge brainbuster and looked like Brown's skull hit the steps right there. Both men better get back into the ring. It's at the count of 7. Huge kick right there. Referee reversing. Count of 8. Back suplex. Oh wait, atomic drop. And the referee's at count of 9. Carr better get back in the ring. Oh, and Brown just making the save right there, as he just quickly got back out before the count of 10. And now Carr just laying waste to Brown right here, as Brown reversing right here, tossing Carr into the other side of the arena right there. And now just tossing him around the ring right now. Outside of the ring, I should say. Referee's at a count of 6. Brown better bring Carr back into the ring. Now we're at the count of 7. Alright, Brown. Atomic drop right there. Referee's at a count of 9. Both men better get back into the ring. Carr back in. Wait a minute. Oh, and Carr just making the save right there. Both men are just giving it back and forth. Both men know what's at stake right here. And now Carr. Atomic drop once again. Dropping Kelvin Carr. Now just taunting to the GNW crowd right here. Both men know what's at stake. Both men know that there's a future GNW World Title shot waiting for them inside the Elimination Chamber. Referee's at a count of 6. Carr reversing, throwing Brown into the steps. Referee's at a count of 7 right now. What is both men thinking right here? As he tosses Carr into the outside. Referee's at a count of 8. Both men better get back into the ring. Referee's at a count of 9. I think TK's gonna get. No, wait a minute. TK Brown is just letting this be a fair matchup. He doesn't want an end in this matchup, as Carr looked like he reversed the signature right there. And now Kelvin bringing in a way of a roundup and a huge uppercut. Apparently that's Carr's signature right there. That was a huge uppercut right there. That's thrown into the corner right there. And now Carr at the count of 8. Carr's back into the ring. Wait, referee's not count 9. No, Carr making the save. Both men are just giving it back and forth, as now both men are finally getting back into the ring right now. This is not a Falls Count Anywhere match, folks. In the main event, it'll be our final qualifying matchup. It'll be Ace Hill going up against El Macho, and a huge T-bone explosive suplex right there by Carr. I think Carr's going to go for a signature right here. If he hits Brown with a signature, that could be the end of this matchup, and I think he is. With a huge, he signed up with a huge face plant right there. Wait a minute, hang on. Ooh, what the? Ooh, it looks like a bit of a, looks like a Boston Crab submission hold right there, as Brown reverses with a huge kick into the gut and a huge punch. Brown is giving it all they got, but Carr is just reversing back and forth, and now just going for some devastating kicks right here. And a kick into the head. Probably knocking out TK. And now a huge forearm. Picking Brown up. What is Carr thinking? Ooh, throw him into the turnbuckle and just toss him in towards the middle of the ring. And now, with Kelvin, what could he be thinking right here? Ooh, tremendous belly-to-belly suplex by Kelvin Carr right there. And now Carr picking up Brown. TK is in a bit of trouble right here. Ooh, and a huge belly-to-belly suplex by Carr. Picking TK Brown back up. Looks like going for another uppercut. I think that just busted open TK Brown. Going for the cover right here. 1, 2, and no! We thought somehow TK Brown just kicked out. Kelvin Carr just hit him with a huge uppercut, busted him open, but somehow TK reversing, and he reversed that huge move whatever Carr was about to do, and now Carr just trying to get back up right here. Trying to get back in it right here. And now, what is Carr thinking? Huge senton! Probably breaking the body of TK Brown. And I think he's going to go for that huge submission move once again. I think he is right here, folks. Boom! That is one tremendous... Looks like a half Boston Crab connecting right here. Just look at the way that Carr's got TK Brown. That's gotta be painful, folks. Is TK even gonna tap out? Well, somehow, apparently somehow TK is okay. I don't think so after that now. After that huge kick by Kelvin Carr. And right here, Kelvin is a bit of a tremendous, looks like martial arts kicker right there. Now rolling to the outside. I don't know what the heck Carr was going for right here. But for, oh wait, TK. Ooh, and a huge club into the, I think TK is trying to get back in it. Brown's trying to get back in it right here, folks. Now just choking the living heck out of Kelvin Carr. And now Carr throwing Brown back into the ring right now. Picking him back up. Reversal by TK Brown. Missed with the clothesline. And a huge kick. And now tossing him in the middle of the ring. And now. Ooh, and a huge suplex connected right there by Kelvin Carr. And now, what's he doing? Oh! And that looked like a huge brainbuster out of nowhere right there. And now Brown getting back in it. No, wait a minute. Huge Alabama slam by Kelvin Carr. What a huge, tremendous move right there by Carr. And now just slamming away and now just beating the living crap out of TK Brown. I think TK's motionless right here. Pushing to the GNW universe. Welcome, Ross. Glad you can make it here. I'm surprised. TK Brown giving it all he's got right here. Wait a minute. Carr, he's got back up. And a huge super kick right there. Laying down one. Wait a minute. Oh, and a rope break from the looks of it. That's what TK Brown's calls the TKO. Super kick. That was the TKB, I should say. Super kick right there. Now TK trying to get back in it right here. Tossing Kelvin right here. Hope you're ready for an action-packed episode, Ross. Because this is going to be one crazy episode. And now huge headlock. Huge cheap shot into the face of Kelvin Carr. TK tried to go for a big move, but Carr reversed it. No words off Grim and Max today. Max is there. He was in the Max is in the party. Grim just got off. It's just me. I usually leave the party so I can stream and all that. And a huge, looks like huge. Kelvin trying to choke the living heck out of TK Brown after knocking him out on that rope right there, and a huge kick right there into the skull. Both men are just giving it all they got right here. What the heck is this match? Or what is it gonna take to keep these men down? TK is purple damage as Stan knows all he needs to do is snap and this match is over. You never know, Ross. You never know. And now Calvin, he's got TK. Better bring him back into the ring right now. His referee's at a count of 7. And I think Karsh is trying to send a message to Bishop. As referee's at a count of 8 and now 9. And now Karsh just giving it all they got right here. And now Karsh got to get Brown back into the ring if he wants to win this matchup. As he does right here. Picking up TK Brown. Going for that huge uppercut once again. And it connects. And now a huge enziguri kick right there. As now Brown. Both men slowly getting back out. But TK's the weakest in the head. The floor looks very bright. I think that's just the lighting in the arena, Ross. And now TK, what's he going? Oh, and a huge reverse DDT right there by TK Brown. Brown somehow getting back in it right here. Throwing Carr back onto the outside. Trying to pick up Carr, but no, it reverses right here. TK reversing right here, bringing Carr back into the ring. Getting back into the ring by Carr. And Brown, what's Brown thinking right here? Going to the top. And a huge elbow drop connecting by TK Brown. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And TK Brown gets the victory on Calvin Carr. So now we know that Bishop will now, that TK Brown will enter the Elimination Chamber matchup. Look at these highlights right here. Both men gave it all they got right here. Both men have went back and forth into this matchup. But in the end, folks, it was TK Brown getting the victory right here. Huge victory for this man. As now you know, folks, that TK's got one shot closer on getting the world title. Tremendous win by this guy right here. And I'm just going to be off character, folks. GNW is still in the works, so I didn't have time to do the victory, so it's a bit of a back and forth thing at the moment. Okay, up next, we are going to see AA and Adrian Andrews go on one-on-one with, if I can find him, Jeffrey Morgan. In other words, one of the members of the Killer Queens. In another qualifying matchup. Macho Man would be proud of that elbow drop. Yeah, he probably would. So, how's your day going, Ross? Might I add, while this matchup is loading. Killer Queens. Well, that's the team name. It's Jeffrey Morgan, Arthur Robbins, Lance Sabin, and Ace Sheffield. That's the Killer Queens. Ew. Ew. Been okay, thanks, Christian. Just busy this morning and quiet afternoon. Well, it's not going to be busy now with some GNW action. As here comes AA Adrian Andrews.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, AA Adrian Andrews.
And with Adrian Andrews right here, you know he's been wanting to get the GNW World title for his entire career here. But then, ever since the GNW pay-per-view Over the Limit, I think he's proven to Ace Hale and to the GNW locker room that he is nobody to be messed with. After giving the victory back at Over the Limit off Ace Hale, imagine if Adrian Andrews and Ace Hale actually won their consecutive matches. That would be one interesting pairing in that chamber. But now here comes Jeffrey Morgan, 1/4 of the Killer Queens. As right here, folks, he's been wanting to make a statement for himself ever since his debut with the Killer Queens in last season.
From Blackpool, England, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jeffrey Morgan.
And with Jeffrey Morgan, you know his gimmick is always a Freddie Mercury persona. And with Jeffrey Morgan, he's been wanting, like I said, he's been wanting an opportunity at a title ever since his debut here in GNW last season. But at the same time, will that even happen if he defeats Adrian Andrews? That we will have to find out. But like I said, Adrian Andrews is trying to make a point proven after defeating Ace Hale at Over the Limit. Adrian Andrews has been waiting for the opportunity here. And the matchup is underway right here. And now, put it into the corner. Bit of a respect right there by both men. Huge suplex by the looks of it. Net breaker, actually. Jeffrey Morgan's theme is another one back to dust. Blackpool, England, Queen are the band from London. Well, in this version of GNW's Killer Queens, Jeffrey Morgan has been influenced by Freddie Mercury back home in England. But now that he's here in GNW, the band Killer Queen is basically the American version of the Queen or something like that, Ross. I don't know. I just pick it up as I go along in GNW. And now a huge chop right there by Adrian Andrews. And now Andrews with a huge sunset flip right there. And now, like other great British bands, the Who, Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd. Yeah. And now Jeffrey Morgan trying to get back in it right here. And now going back and forth. A huge enziguri right there. That's one of my favorite Queen songs. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool, Ross. And now Jeffrey Morgan looks like Jeffrey is a bit doing work on Adrian Andrews. He just missed on that kick. Oh, never mind. He just made that mistake. He just avenged that mistake right there as Adrian Andrews gets back up, throwing Morgan into the corner right there, turning him around, kicking him into the skull. And now I think he's going for that sunset flip once again. Yep, and he's going for the pin right now. A one count. Jeffrey Morgan's able to kick out. But now, and a huge Pele kick into the skull of Jeffrey Morgan. That's one of my songs, Killer Queens, but nothing stops Bohemian Rhapsody. I agree, Ross. But now Jeffrey Morgan right now, he's got Adrian's leg. What could he be thinking right here? Oh, and just taking it down right there. That could be a disadvantage right there by Adrian Andrews right here. And now a huge knee into the back of Adrian Andrews by Jeffrey Morgan. Jeffrey looked like he was going to go for an arm drag, but no. Andrews reverses. Picking up Jeffrey Morgan. What could he be thinking right here? Tossing him in after just putting him in the corner right there. Fat Bomb goes. Yep, I know all the Queen songs, Ross. I don't know. If you ask me which song I like, I don't know. I like all of them. And now Adrian Andrews trying to get back in right here, but wait a minute. Huge DDT connected by Adrian Andrews. All it takes is the double A driver. And now just throwing Jeffrey Morgan to the outside. The referee is starting to count. Ooh, and a huge move right there by Adrian Andrews. You just saw Jeffrey Morgan just got back up after that move. Hang on, folks. Let's go back to the replay. That was actually interesting. After Adrian Andrews just hit that kick onto. After hitting that kick to Jeffrey Morgan, you just saw Jeffrey Morgan get back up and just instantly just go back for a clothesline right there. That right there was actually interesting, folks. And now throwing Andrews into the corner. Ooh, skull first into the turnbuckle pole. Bicycle Queen on my 4th ranked favorite band. Oh, that's cool, Ross. What's your number 1? Behind the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, another London band, that's Zeppelin and Rolling Stones. Cool. And now both men fighting onto the outside. Referees at a count of 8. Both men better get back into the ring. And now Adrian Andrews getting back into the ring. Now it looks like he's putting a submission hold right here. Calling it the double A bite right here. The Philadelphia bite right here. Probably almost breaking the head of Jeffrey Morgan. And now breaking it up right there. And working on the arm right there by Adrian Andrews. And now Jeffrey Morgan reversing. And a huge dragon suplex. What could Jeffrey be thinking right here? Wait a minute, huge scissors kick right there, connecting, going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Adrian Andrews is able to kick out. What is Jeffrey Morgan got to think as he's going for the huge dancing? We went for the dance floor right there, going for the pin, 2, and that is a huge win for Jeffrey Morgan right there. Jeffrey Morgan just defeated one of the originals here in GNW, and that's Adrian Andrews. Yeah, you see right here, that flip right there, and he just reversed with the clothesline as I showed earlier. I think after that scissors kick right there, I think that probably knocked out Adrian Andrews. We'll have to check back on, we'll have to provide an update on Andrews as soon as we get a word or something like that. But as you know right here, Jeffrey Morgan now advances into the Elimination Chamber matchup, one step closer to the GNW World Title. So besides Bishop, he now joins TK Brown in the matchup. But now that's 3 spots. That's 3 spots open. Now we gotta decide on who the other 3 are, or who the other few are. America rules. Our pressures Beatles are more powerful than our Rolling Stones. LOL. Watching Simpsons. Don't forget Homer. Beatles are British. LOL. Well done, Freddie. Yeah, I think Freddie would be proud of that. So now we know, folks, that it will be. So now already in the chamber match, it's Alex Bishop, the world champion, TK Brown, and Jeffrey Morgan. But now we head into another match before our women's matchup, as it will be William Harris going. Hang on, let me set everything up right here. It will be. Okay, there we go. It will be William Harris going 1-on-1 with As I get the card up because I completely forgot. Ah, yes. Okay. As he goes up against, apparently claiming himself the Joker of our group Havoc, and that's Jonathan Myers. And yes, folks, you can see right there in the photo of Jonathan Myers, he's going for a new look compared to last season. Going for, apparently he said that he's went undergoing a new look, and after a few times figuring out what he could do with his what a new career gimmick he should do, apparently he came up with the Joker. That's what led him to looking like that. But like I said, it'll be the leader of Havoc in Jonathan Myers going one-on-one with another upstarter here in GNW, and that is William Harris. Now while doing the Fandango, Scampies, will you do the Fandango? Ah, mamma mia, Willa. Let me go. Scaramouche. Thought the Joker had a beard. No, not this one. Not this, Joker. But with William Harris, he's one of the new upstarts here in GNW. I would love Wayne's World that has Bohemian Rhapsody in the soundtrack. I did see that scene, Ross. That's actually pretty cool that they did that. Hang on, I think the game might have crashed. Yeah. Oh boy. I did not expect that, folks. I'll be right back in a few.